Hello, Kawaii Creatives. How art thou? Me? I'm chilling. I came through to talk about fucking growth. 2020 and the year of growth for me, Imani K. Brown, the tattoo artist, illustrator, and now designer and author. What? Also, I'm taking the trash out, so I figured it'd be a good time to talk. So there's that. So look. First, let me tell you, let's set the scene for today. I'm taking the trash out. I'm walking past the post office. I'm here in Hyattsville, Maryland. So if you're into like mapping things or anything like that, you can totally map Hyattsville, Maryland and see where I be. Anyway, I'm taking the trash out, and today has been one of those entrepreneur multitasking days. So I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. I shot my cat up because he's got diabetes. And then I promptly separated clothes and took an Uber to the laundromat because I haven't had time to wash clothes in like 2 months. Don't worry. I have plenty clean things. So nothing went wrong except for clothes piling up in my home studio because I needed to wash clothes. So had to do that this morning because holidays are coming up and such. And I'm one of those traditional people who really does like to take time and make sure stuff is in order. Holidays and such, the house is clean and all that good stuff. That's how I was raised. So I like to do those things. So most important thing this time before Turkey Day, whether I celebrate or not, is to make sure that I have something small done. This year's small was laundry. So after laundry, which that's a funny story. Sorry, that was a trash. That's a funny story because my customer found me as I was rushing back to the laundromat, which is up the street from my studio, to go get my clothes. He's yelling for me like, hey, Imani. And when I turn around, I see him, but I'm not just going to like let him just stand out in the hallway. My customers are like family to me. So I just gave him my keys. He can go in the studio, hang out, sit down, whatever, make himself at home. He knows where all the things are. And I went and got my laundry. I came back. We had a great time tattooing and watching Iyanla Van Zant. Keep your judgment. And now we're here taking the trash out because that's a small thing that I can do to clean for my studio. My studio overall stays clean, so it's not much to do. I'm taking the trash out, and then I'll sterilize. And then I got a meeting with my dream team, Mauve Agency, at 5-ish or something. So I'm kind of on a break, but still doing working things. The life of an entrepreneur is what it is. But while I was on break, I was curious to know my numbers for tattoo since, pandemic and such. And I was actually checking on the status of a loan. So I checked my numbers and something said, check 2020 or 2019. This is 2020. Check 2019. And I was like, okay, cool. And I checked 2019 only to find out that I've had bottom line growth for this year in the middle of a fucking pandemic. I haven't been able to tattoo for maybe like almost 4 months out of the year. And somehow I still beat 2020 or 2019. Why do I keep saying that? I think because I'm already in 2021. Mentally, I kind of canceled 2020 and went on autopilot. But in canceling 2020, I keep wanting to say it, and that's wrong. So anyway, 2020 has been a huge year of growth where, in canceling things and going on autopilot, I just kind of, I won't say not cared or not giving a fuck or anything like that. I've definitely cared. Anxiety and the panic attacks I've had, definitely say I cared. But what I haven't been able to do, so you're going to hear my homeboy in the hallway. His name's Eric. He's another tattoo artist. He's whack. No. Check out the W word. No, in real life, you should check out Satchmo Arts. Eric tattoos across the hall from my studio. That's a whole other conversation. And if you have any questions about how tattoo artists actually interact, business versus competition or collaboration versus competition and all that good stuff, feel free to pull up. Ask me some things. I might have some answers. I digress. So, I looked up the numbers, saw that I had bottom line growth, and then I was like, well, what can I attribute this to? I actually attribute part of it to not stressing too much over my business and just doing what I needed to do for my business. Embracing growth, grieving over the changes that were going to happen because of 2021 and a whole ass pandemic. And then pivoting. So I'm very thankful for these things. I actually texted team and I was just like, between my own anxious hustle, which it is a very anxious driven hustle, and working with them, for so many reasons, I can already see growth in myself, not just from my bottom line, but also for working with the team and communicating, being direct, but being honest and fair, being able to hear things out, being able to find where to compromise. There's so many things. Okay, so working with people in general is a big thing for me for this year. Seems to be the theme. Anyway, there are so many things that I've seen growth in myself, and I'm very excited about opening up more, about, no, I'll probably still hide in plain sight, but we'll say I'm excited about not hiding so much in plain sight, which the next episode will definitely be a visual diary about hiding in plain sight before we get to what my story actually is, in case you haven't figured it out. So I'll still be hiding in plain sight. Maybe not as much. Maybe I'll pick my head out a bit more often. I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited about the budding Imani K. Brown, the boss ass entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, tattoo expert, fashionista and designer. And yeah, this is what self-improvement, self-discovery, and self-care looks like. It looks like going through a bunch of shit that feels like there's going to be a bunch more shit on the other end, but as long as you reach for the light, put your work in and do what you need to do, you get to reap the fruits of your labor. Right now I'm just basking in knowing that my bottom line has grown, and excited for what that intel means for building my business better for next year. And that may even include transitioning from a solo entrepreneur to an employer so that other people can have opportunities just the same provided by my business, and I can still grow my bottom line tall and wide. I'm really excited about 2021. I'm very happy that I canceled 2020. Fuck this year. It was a whole asshole. Amazing things still happened. And that is what entrepreneurship for self-improvement looks like. I'm very excited. Thank you for listening to my babbles. Thank you for taking a break with me while I run more errands and take out the trash and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go watch some trash YouTube before it's time for this meeting, just to decompress a little bit more. I should probably be working on memoirs, but I'll let my brain have a break and just celebrate for a minute. I think that's cool. I think it's well deserved. Yes, that's what we're gonna do as I sip my Dr. Pepper. All right, guys, have a great day, night, wherever you are, whatever time you're listening to this. Be amazing, kick ass. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram. If you really, really enjoyed this episode, be sure to tell somebody about it. Be sure to share it. Be sure to shout it to the rooftops. Also, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter at ipukehawaii.com and check out my memoir at littleinkplay.shop. You can also access it through ipukehawaii.com. It's okay. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I will check in later. Jane.